If Manzi for one time said that he identifies as a woman, like, you guy, you chick guy, you boy, you get it? Like, I would feel so happy, but like, I honestly speaking, the day I meet someone who tells me I identify as she, like, it's a guy. Like, what's up, my guy? Welcome back, guys, to another episode of
Don't At Me
Podcast. Today we have the lovely
Pauline Komugisha. What's her supposed
She is she's a Musama who's here just to say hi to the locals.
Verified Musama.
Verified. If I say the country she studies, guys may be scared.
Isn't that same Timba video? Like holiday in Charo. This is the Charo.
Chalo Change, Los Angeles. Chalo Change, Dubai.
Kuwait.
She's a fashion icon. Like just an aesthetic body. She's a TikToker.
No, that's on just for fun. I do TikTok for fun.
And she will balance your books because she's a business student. So,
Yes.
That's who she is. But you can introduce yourself. Me, I'm just giving you.
I think we have missed out.
Okay, hi guys. Pauline. Sorry, I'm a little camera shy. I'm not used to these things. But I'm Pauline Komugisha. I study in Dubai at Middlesex.
Where do you study? It's called what?
Dubai. That's in the United Arab Emirates. Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know, Dubai is not a country.
It's not a country. It's
you know, guys be planning.
It's
for
an
trips.
emirate.
Guys plan for trips to go to Dubai like once after 3 years. Like first she's like, so she's
We thought to go to Dubai for a trip. Dubai. But anyway.
You know these Dubai people. What's that app that you have to use to talk to you guys without restrictions? Bottom. You know, when you want to talk to Pauline, WhatsApp calls aren't convenient. They have an application called Bottom. Yeah. I know the vast majority of you don't know it. Neither did I. That was also just put on, so crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, icebreaker. Our icebreaker today is, when should you give up? And I know it's a bit broad, but it leaves like room
for interpretation.
For interpretation for whatever. What do you understand? When
you say when do you give up, I feel like when do you know when to give up?
Yeah.
Like just communicate. You can't, because now if you're feeling like, man, I'm in a position as to, I feel like I want to give up. Go tell that person, like, man, what you're doing, man.
So you're in a relationship.
If you're in a relationship, let's give an example. If you're in a relationship no, I'm not in a relationship right now.
I just give you guys a through pass. You're welcome.
Well, download the app. What app is it?
Bottom.
So if you're in a relationship and you think, my significant other doesn't care for me, communicate, because they don't read minds. Like those things of you go on your story, you post memes, how do I know that meme is addressed to me? Or what if you're talking to someone else? You get? So it's communicate. Just if you ever feel that way, just speak up, man.
What if you speak up and nothing happens? Then do you give up?
Then clearly the signs are what other sign do you need? Do you
is that what you say? Something played me where someone said that when a girl is tired of you, she's dating you, but then she starts
scouting the next one.
Scouting. You get it?
Crazy.
It's not another. There's no communication. You've refused to listen.
But the girls can't lie to us anymore. We've had too many people on here that have given us tips. We know all your secrets.
But also, Manzi, do you think you should ever give up?
No, first it depends. Now, be it in business, be it in relationships, there are points where you have to give up. I have a friend, which is our friend because I don't want to expose. I have a friend who whose partner has a business, and the person has put a lot of money in the business, and it's a failing business. It's not gonna improve. But this person has refused to move past it, and now they're in liability. Like they're at a position of deficit because this person has refused to give up on the unrealistic dream that this business will prosper. Now, at a point like that, you have to have the maturity enough to understand that certain points you have to quit before you can't quit anymore. Before it's too late. Like before you've given in too much, you've lost hope. And that also applies to relationships. Of course, you need to fight. You fight for relationships if you want something. You fight for your business. But if something isn't working, there's that point where you should be able to analyze that.
Yeah.
There's no coming back, man. So for me, I think it's important to be able to identify that.
For me, my take on this is depending on how important it is to you. You get it? Like, let's say business. Because I've seen so many TikToks. These days my TikTok is full of like motivation guys. Guys be like, everyone gives up before like the moment. You get it? So I don't know, like I feel like also time is like a big factor. Time is a big factor, and desire also puts in a certain edge. You get, because things can be going bad, but I feel like as people, if we really want something, I feel like in the end it is eventually going to work out.
Should desire trump critical judgment?
No,
my example is like you've been with someone, you've tried to work it out, they cheat once. They go to your girls and her girls, she goes to her girls and bad mouths and says you're insufficient.
What?
She does this, she does that. You want her, you are in love with her. It doesn't matter what faultiness she does. Should you give up? Do you think Will Smith should give up?
So now you're just keeping yourself in a toxic environment.
That's why I was saying, he said that if you want something enough, it will eventually work out. I don't think that's true.
No,
because for me, I want to use the example that is to the public knowledge, like Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. Will Smith is a culture icon. We had so much respect for him until she's made a fool of him, man. Countless times. And I can't look at him the same. This is a guy I idolized growing up, and now I can't. And you can clearly see how much he loves her. He's clouded by love, and it's, I don't know. I think there are points of break.
Yeah, I guess also like love is different. I guess you can say there's people that, man, I guess they say love is blind. Get blinded. There's things that people do when they're in love that when they're not in love anymore, they look back and say crazy, like you get. So it's, man, sometimes it's just the situation.
Also, I feel like things are exaggerated to like the public. I feel like we know so much about him, but I also feel like
we also don't know so
much. You get it? And
we know as much as they let us know.
Exactly. So everyone else seeing be like, at the level at which Will Smith is at the level at which those people are, like Will Smith is like a bowler. Like there'd be no reason why he would, like no reason to ask why he would what. But there are things like behind the curtain that we don't know.
It doesn't matter.
No, but you see, you say that now, but you've not been in a situation.
Yeah, but he also has the choice to like walk away and say like, you get, but he doesn't want because he's there because.
Paul, your son's best friend. There is no justification you can give me. Your sons, I just want you to think about it. Your Will Smith and your wife has intercourse, not once, not twice. It's an arrangement with your son's best friend. Can you fathom that? And then she goes on to make him go on live television and talk about it. And then she just continues to write books talking about her life. And that's not the worst part. She's idolizing a man who's been dead for years. She's still that man Tupac, bro. She's addicted. I would die, man. I would literally jump off the balcony. I'm not even being real.
Like, I guess maybe.
Yeah. You see, I would believe that's the type of love Manzi talks about. You get it? Like, those are things you believe in. I'm surprised that you're not what? You're not for Manzi. You're not for Will Smith. You get it? Because I feel like
For me, I think, you see, I talk about love like that, but that's why for me, I don't talk about just love. I tell you guys every day that me, I want a fairy tale. As unrealistic and stupendous it is, I want a fairy tale. That's why I tell you that don't rush, don't run into anything, wait for that thing. Because now, if you don't, and you have heavy love, you're going to end up giving your love to a Jada Pinkett Smith. And
but isn't that like that's also a type of fairy tale?
Unrequited love.
Who liked the chick was not
That's
sure.
a nightmare.
Then eventually, maybe you never know, they may get back together at the end.
That's a horror. Those thriller, those horror books. It's like reading Contracted. The
Have you
book.
seen Will Smith in Dubai?
No, I haven't. No.
What celebrities have you seen in Dubai?
Like top 3.
Top 3. I saw PC and Justin 99.
Who's that?
They were here. BOK, Best of Kampala.
Oh, what
Yeah.
are they called?
PC and Justin 99.
I have no idea what those. They're musicians.
They are, yeah.
The
South
musicians?
African, yeah. You're not a piano fan, yeah?
Not really.
Okay, first.
Who else?
Charlie Poppy. And
I have
then.
no idea who that is.
Really? Okay. You know him, no man. Okay,
This guy
fair.
keeps up with like trends. and
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't think you keep up with these
Who's
things.
Shelly Poppy? I have no
I feel like Manzi listens to like that 90s, 60s,
Frank
80s.
Sinatra.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra. I'm still pissed at Apple Music for not putting him in the top, his album in the top 50 albums of all time. I'm genuinely offended. But Sinatra.
And who else? I think I can't say meet per se, but like
See.
we were Oxlade on Rema. That was I think the day before I came back.
Yeah, just casually.
Like, we both here like
I saw my
no.
Kaihura last night.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. How was it?
It was amazing, man. I liked it. No, I think I enjoyed
That's
it first because it does not involve a lot of standing, because Governor has seating places. Second, because his mic and
Is what?
his mic. I like his music. I actually
Yeah,
like
he
his
has
music.
nice music.
So
yeah.
for me, I think the reason I don't enjoy concerts sometimes because I go for my friends, not because I like the artist. You understand? So
Yeah.
this was something I went, and even when the music was playing, I was not like doing other things. I was
you
actually
were
paying
actually,
attention
yeah.
to the music.
People, his story,
Man, I love my.
his story was.
Yeah.
One of those people who's not enjoying that show there.
They're recording.
Yeah. No, guys, ask me for content.
Okay, there's also, man, sometimes you just have to make content.
And you know what? Yesterday was like a really cool day. Someone just gave me a ticket out of the blue. So like, I just finished my exam. They were like, "Hey, ticket." So I had to
Yeah, the date.
not just give the ticket to me.
Were you?
The person
was the
wasn't.
person also going?
She's not even in the country. She just gave it to me.
She's in Dubai.
Not in Dubai.
Anyway, I think that's it for Icebreaker. Let's get into the topic.
Yeah.
Our topic is for Pauline because she's not in the country a lot. The topic is what things are you happy and not in Uganda?
We can't relate, so please tell us.
Okay, the first one is actually serious because it's war. It's something that has happened in Uganda, but is currently not happening in Uganda,
Yeah.
but is happening in like neighboring African countries. There's Congo, there's Sudan, there's Burkina Faso, and I don't think people understand what it means for your country not to be in war. Like, I don't know if people actually understand the impact of war. Because I remember, like, during our past elections, people... there was the last election.
The Ugandans or the Dubai people?
The Uganda... Guys.
We need to know, I mean.
The
You're one of us,
Ugandans...
but you're not one of us.
The
You gotta be clear, okay?
Ugandans... The Ugandans... there was a statement they used to say, Tujagenda Munsiko. And that's a very scary statement. Like, I'm not going into like the whole politics and what, but it's just like, that's crazy. Like, because like, if we look at the war that was in Uganda, the LDR, by the LDR guys, the Kony guys, it happened for like 19 years. So imagine 19 years in northern Uganda, there was war and like people are being killed. People's kids are like being taken as slaves.
Rape, plunder.
They're taking kids as slaves, as sexual slaves, like shit like that. Yeah, people lose their land, people are displaced. And there was also another war. I'm not like quite familiar. The Luwero War, yeah.
That's when
Museveni, yeah. But then it's just like, man.
I'm glad you brought that up because, like, genuinely, I feel like Uganda has a lot of problems. Yeah, we have high rates of corruption, high rates of inflation, just incompetence in almost every department of the government. But these are problems. Obviously, they could improve. But we wish we improve. I mean, we hope that when we are in positions of power, we're not diluted by the same system that we hate and become people that, keep that system keeps the system going. But most importantly, we underestimate the value of being able to wake up every morning and have the opportunity to work, to create a future for yourself, to have the opportunity to go to class, to have the opportunity to walk on the street and be happy. Because when you look around, I mean, obviously there's the main flow, Gaza, and then Russia. We've seen Ukraine, a country whose GDP was quite well. They were doing amazing, and in a period of 7 days, people's lives changed completely. And you see what happens in Gaza, something as minor as that, and people's lives are completely transformed. And we really don't take it for granted a lot, because yes, we want change, we want improvement, but at the expense of life, at the expense of peace. Because no one wins in war. No one, the conqueror and the conquered, no one really wins in that moment. The moment of war, everyone is a casualty. And I completely, I am grateful every day that I can wake up every morning and I turn on the news and the country that's at war is not mine. And I think that's something we take for granted. And that's why, sometimes, if you see social media, a lot of these celebrities are being held accountable for not speaking up.
But you see, exactly.
They're not speaking up.
You don't know what war is.
You're not speaking up, like you're using your position you have a position
the power
of influence
that you have,
to actually, of course, you're a celebrity, no one's gonna stop the war because of you, but you have a position to reach a platform. And every time these people aren't doing it, you're promoting your personal brand or what at the expense of the other things. And ignoring the other important things in the world, it makes you seem inhumanable.
That's
are you human?
Yeah, we can't just pretend that there is nothing, because these are silent wars that are happening, because these are countries that neighbor us, like Congo, Sudan, and the thing is, as much as yes, there is war like in Gaza and like other places, the wars that are happening around us are not given enough light
at all.
Like
you don't even know they're there.
Yeah.
Because unless there's like headlines, like guys who are almost coming into Uganda from like Congo, that's when Ugandans hear about it. But other than that,
but when it comes to like wars in Africa, there's a lot of the media drives what we consume. And the media decides what we see. DRC is a country where international multinational companies, Shell, all these companies have a lot of interest there. So they are plundering, they are stealing. I saw recently there's been a great mass genocide with the people that, they are Rwandan refugees that live in Congo. And there's a video of this person being, I don't say that on camera, and they cooked him. And they started to so it's messed up. And why? Because he's a refugee. That's his only crime. His crime he has committed is he's not one of them. And those are the war drives people to a point beyond humanity.
No, they do that because initially they feel like they are coming to them. Because now you can't trust anyone. If even in your own country, the people in your own country can start a war, you get it? Then what about your neighbors? Where are your neighbors coming? Because Congo is a very rich country. It's its minerals are crazy. So now you have to keep your guard up. You have to man, he's a refugee. Why does he have a gun? Things like that. You have to just be.
It puts you at a point where you can't trust, you can't live, you can't be happy.
That's.
I don't know. When do you get to a point where it's okay for you to like kill someone?
Self-defense?
Yeah.
No, but for them it's not even self-defense.
Not
Like,
you asked me a question.
No. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, but for people like, I just look at you and I'm like let's say like the Rwanda thing, Tutsi and whatever, like the way you look, you're dead. You get
to be
it.
fair, there's a lot more involved in that.
Context,
But still,
we just need people just need to
resort.
be like educated more about it.
I feel like you see that's why you see Western countries try to like detach tribal ethnicity, like separate them entirely. Because not everyone in Germany is the same type of German, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone in Austria is the same type of Austrian, not everyone in France is the same type of Frenchman, yeah? But they try to detach the value to tribes, which obviously is not the same here, because a tribal clash can lead to ethnicity clashes, religious clashes. They are the most severe clashes in
Africa.
Yeah, in the world as well. If you look back at wars in history,
everywhere,
you just have to be grateful. You really, really have to take into context the pleasures that we enjoy on a day-to-day basis and be thankful that.
Yeah, because a history forgotten is a history bound to be repeated. Yeah, because like they'll always bring it back. If you like.
I mean, world wars were started in a similar fashion. So. Guys, be nice, love
one another, love the
be
white
kind.
man.
Love each other. Love everybody, and
You have anything you wish was? What is the thing again? Things that are.
You have you're not in Uganda.
Mm-hmm.
I have one. It's not as serious, but snow, bro.
Yes. That was
so
my next point. Yeah.
I'm so happy we don't have snow, my guy.
Yeah.
Winter.
Yeah.
Man. I am so. You want to be in cold weather?
Maybe severe winter. Like there are countries
that
have
to be in snow, you have to have severe winter.
No.
Yes.
No, I mean
that's minus
like
zero.
there are countries that just have snow throughout. Like okay, it's cold throughout. Like
so you want to be in a country where it's cold throughout?
No, like winter is cold and then the rest summer is summer. You know what I mean? Autumn is autumn. You feel me?
When we thought about it yesterday, so like a refrigerator, upper part, the freezer, and the downer part. So the downer part, if it's like in a very cold setting, it has literally snow. I don't know what snow is like, but it has snow because you can remove it and hold it. You get it?
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that weather, my guy. No.
I don't know, man. Me, I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want if you're in a country where if Uganda was those countries that have like a balance, like autumn is autumn, like aesthetic orange everywhere, you'd be happy. You're the most aesthetic person I know. You're the one saying.
But you get.
Then winter, you know what I mean? No.
But you see, you can't do anything when it's like cold. You get. Of the sun.
But look at this. Let me actually tell you.
Rain and sun.
You see, Europeans come here. They come here because they love our weather.
Bro, why you should be like so grateful? Because look at it. Our weather is balanced. We have rainy season and dry season.
Who likes rain?
Look at this.
Okay, yeah. You see,
look at.
Let me
give you an example. Let me give you an example.
Snow. I think if it was like a mild winter, yes.
Just like
what do you mean mild winter?
A mild winter that's not sub 15 degrees.
What do you want? Sub what?
Like sub 2.
Ate mama, that with the controller.
Guy wants autumn. I think he doesn't want winter for winter. He wants winter to have the other seasons. You get it?
No, yes.
So he wants to have all of them.
Yes, I want to have all of them, like autumn, summer.
With these potholes we have here in Uganda, where there's no you can.
See, that's not what the potholes. That's a problem. So,
you enter the pothole, man.
But you will learn to adjust.
You'd want to be cold.
I actually prefer. I like the cold. I kind of like the cold, man. Yeah. I like too much heat. It's
Since the person that's wearing a hoodie in the sun.
First of all, indoors. There's no sun here, but it's not. It's not hot right now.
Okay, okay, it's not hot now. It's
just like cool.
But like we should be grateful for like the weather, because like now like Dubai, China, countries like the United Arab Emirates.
Like what?
The United Arab Emirates.
No.
China, like countries like that produce like their own weather. Like they do cloud seeding.
But like, how was that thing? I saw you was that thing of where you guys are flooding.
Floods happened after I had come. Like I had come like on Sunday. Floods were there like on Monday, man.
You missed the how normal people live. Eh? You missed to see Dubai like.
I've seen Dubai flooded. It's not the first time, but that was like one of the very like worst. Yeah, because it was so bad.
What do you like about Dubai? Like. What you like about Dubai?
Yeah,
guys, it's tax free. Let me tell you, it's tax free first and foremost. It's safe.
When you're here, are you affected by tax?
Of course you are.
You are.
Like
prices
now.
of product and stuff, right?
Not me. Now, if I want to bring in things, if I want to import in things, I have to pay tax when I bring my things at. Yeah, but now if I'm importing them to like even just like shopping, if I'm shopping like online. And I'm buying things, I don't have to pay taxes in Dubai. I have to pay taxes here. They will tax you like now 500k for something used, a package of also 500k.
Are prices inflated in Dubai, or they're relatively fair?
Prices, it depends on also where you are, the area, to be honest. So it's like everywhere else you can go.
Like the most expensive places, things like that.
Yeah, like how you can come in to Uganda and you can say, if I want to eat like, well, I can go this side. If I want to eat cheaply, I'll go like downtown.
Fast. Makes sense.
Okay, Manzi, what thing I have is not in Uganda?
What aren't I happy? What am I happy is not in Uganda? What am I happy is not in Uganda? You know, I've been thinking about this question since you gave it to me, and I'm trying to see like what is it that they have, that we have that they don't.
No, that we don't have that
they have.
Yeah, something they have that we don't have.
You say it's something we wish we are happy isn't here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm misinterpreting myself. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
But you get it. There's this thing. There's a TikTok I saw, and for me, what I'm happy is not in Uganda is a certain level of wokeness. There's a TikTok I saw of a mom complaining. The mom was complaining that she went to a vet to treat her son because the son identifies as a cat, and was going to sue the vet because he's not like whatever into gender.
Treating him like a cat.
You get it?
Now for me,
like,
that's what I was going to say.
Like if my son says he's a cat, he's a cat. Treat him
like a
you
cat.
Get it? But I feel like I don't want to say some stuff but I feel like some people are stupid. That's stupidity. Stupidity.
I guess.
I guess we now know Paul will never be the leader of the United Nations after this statement.
What?
Is Erdogan.
Wait, the United Nations leader can't say people are stupid.
No, you say you're refusing to accept people's identities, to affirm their identities.
That people can identify as cats.
What is your take on that? Or not just that, but the whole idea.
For me, I'm not going in that topic, guys.
Same,
I may run
like
for office. But but what I was going to say for me, what I'm happy is not like in similar test is sensitivity. I feel like outside there, bro, guys are too sensitive. Like
anything
for real.
You can say, yeah.
Like you see here, like one of my boys will be talking, then one of my guys will say some statement. I'm like, gay. It's not because we don't like gay people. It's because it's a joke. Out there, that could be misinterpreted. It could be completely shifted. I feel like Africans just have Africans down here. We have tough skin. Because the truth is, you're going to bring your sensitivity on us. The more sensitive you are, the more we're going to troll you. That's the thing. And I don't know. I kind of like that because it kind of, it allows us to be open and funny and interactive without the fear of consequences of what we're saying. You understand? So I feel like the outside world, I'd have like every conversation I'm having, I'd have to have like, it's like preparing for an exam, chill out. Like, I have to
what can I say?
what can I say?
now
What can't I say? Am I being sensitive? Am I being insensitive? Am I using the right pronouns? Am I using this? Am I? It's a bit too
it's
complicated
like
for
saying
me. So,
when you're out there, you have to have manners, but when you're home, you're just mannerless. That's what you're saying.
No, but you see, no, here you're
she
true.
attacked me.
Yeah, I feel
No,
like here
what
you're
is
truthful.
truthful about being
No, like
making
if I see, no,
disrespectful jokes?
No, but that's not a
No, it's
disrespectful
not
joke.
disrespectful.
It's banter.
It's banter, but someone might catch feelings. You exactly.
Now,
You
you see
see,
what I just said? I'm
and
saying
the
here,
other side,
yeah.
it's seen as bad manners.
That's what I'm saying. So here, I have grown up with a free roam to me to be able to just say and do stuff casually and not be scared that it's going to be misinterpreted into a hateful statement. Because they don't. The first thing when I say a statement like that is not that I am a hateful person,
Like,
but that it is a normal conversation. That said, anything I say, as
You just have
minute
to
as
be
it could
careful.
be, could be taken completely out of context.
Let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake. All of a sudden, the girl is cancelled because she literally quoted something that someone said thousands of years ago. Because the thing was that I don't know, man.
But you see, I feel like that's also what I love about Uganda. Like, people say that we don't have freedom, but we
No, you can't have freedom. Let me tell you
we
guys.
can do anything. Because I can,
Like-
if you see someone who you don't like, those people, those things of identify as or whatever. If Manzi for one time said that he identifies as a woman, like, you guy, you guy, you boy, you get it? Like, I would feel so happy. Like, I honestly speaking, the day I meet someone who tells me I identify as she, like, it's a guy. Like, what's up, my guy?
You see, you can do that here, but
Yeah.
you can't do it outside.
Yeah.
No, but you see, are there like legal?
Because now
Are there like legal implications? There are no legal implications.
But you see, the other
It's
thing
not
I
legal implications, but it's also just like how I guess someone would feel if it was you in that position. If you just just don't even. Okay, let's not use an example, but it's just like if just picture yourself in someone else's situation before before you make jokes about like them outside. Like when you're with your guys, it's normal because it's banter, but like outside there, someone will be like, man, they don't now think I'm human. Like those are things like, man, you find someone has committed suicide because they were making fun of him. He was gay.
No, you see, that's what we're saying. You see, like, I don't think the first. Okay, there are obviously the people who intend to be malicious, people who are actually hateful to people's identities. That's valid. But like the people out there who are like, he's not trying to be hateful. Like, he sees a girl and he's like, "Hello, madam, what can I help you?" Ordering something, yeah.
I'm not a madam.
Ordering something.
I'm not a madam.
She's ordering something.
Call me
Like,
mister.
she could have been doing a vlog by chance, or like her camera was on somewhere. And she's like, "Hello, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you, sir?" And then all of a sudden, "I'm not sir. How can you dare to
Like, you didn't ask for my pronouns.
But like, as I say, that because like the initial understanding we have here is this and this.
Yeah.
And if you don't tell me what it is, I may not know. So
Yeah.
someone may be oblivious and may have their whole life thrown upside down because of a
outside
common
there,
mistake.
You just have to just be
But just
careful.
like, you cancelled, then what?
Bro, it can affect your ability to get jobs.
Yeah.
It can affect your people may stop talking to you.
My guy, being cancelled
It's
means
horrible, man.
a lot.
It's really
Like
horrible. It's horrible out there here.
it's like having your picture on a wanted poster.
Here it's impossible.
Yeah, as far.
Getting cancelled in Uganda. It's possible, but it's
No,
temporary.
but what happens? What
don't
do you
know.
lose after
No, man,
in
as I
Uganda?
said, no, now you see here, no one, you're not going to say, you're not going. MTN
What
is not
can
going
get you cancelled?
MTN is not going to refuse to hire you because you refuse to affirm someone's pronouns here in Uganda. That's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, that's
But
different.
out there, legit, they will not, the company will not give you a job because you are bad press to their
An
brand.
image.
Yeah. And if you
I think I'm going to
if you
Uganda
did
my whole life.
if you did
Because
to
I feel like I would get in trouble.
yeah, you definitely will. You absolutely would. No, for me, I'm saying if it is intended, maybe. But if it
Maybe
is
like,
a mistake,
just-
like I've seen so many videos on TikTok where someone was completely shattered because they made a simple mistake, and I don't know. Also, like there's this, the Western world preaches freedom of speech, and no one does not affirm freedom of speech like the Western world.
But that means you don't have freedom of speech.
There is no freedom of speech because you actually can't say what you want to say. Someone can't have their own beliefs because if you have your own beliefs and they disagree with someone else's beliefs, and it's a conflict. Everything is a conflict. So man, I feel like there's like abots, those physics books we had in. You need like an abot on how to interact in those worlds. While here, you don't even need a pamphlet to just exist.
You have man, the freedom you have when you're like back home, back in Uganda. That's why I love to come back a lot.
Because in Dubai, there's no freedom.
No, I don't want to say there's no freedom in Dubai. That's not something I say. There's freedom in Dubai, but like the freedom that is in another man's country is different from the freedom that is in your home.
Lynn doesn't want them to deny her green card.
Like me, my visa needs to be like, guys, I'm not playing with my shit. Like, guys, yeah.
Is there anything else that you would?
You're happy with it here. But it's there.
Because you should be the one to tell us. You're the one who has the most XP basic.
That is there.
Oh, what things? Let's just switch it. What things do you want here that are there?
That are there? Yeah. Oh, we need Apple Pay. We need Apple Pay.
Facts, though.
Like, we need Apple Pay.
Why isn't it here? Like, what's the...
It's like our version of mobile money, right?
No.
Your card
much easier. Literally,
just to your phone, so you just
tap your phone.
So and there are like situations where
you can
take more than what is whatever. I feel like first it's a thing of trust. You get it?
But you do that with a credit card every time. They could take more. It's the same thing. If you don't if you don't pull out your phone to check the notification and see how much has been removed, they could take more as well. So there's really no difference.
As per who is taking more?
And like he's saying, like at a supermarket.
Okay, maybe at a supermarket, yeah. You have to always. Why aren't you checking? Also, you after paying.
That's exactly what I'm
saying. They have to give you a receipt.
So like Apple Pay, do you like tap then?
Literally,
you like your PIN or something?
You attach your card. You put in your card details to your phone, and then you can tap using your phone, like the back of your phone. You can just tap, then it pays. If it the time when it asks for like PIN is if you're using if you're paying a lot of money.
But for me, it's not even that deep. Even the machines we use here. Like, so what's the big deal? Like, even because you see, I've seen abroad, like you get a card, you just put it there.
Yeah, now ours they have to insert. Because I'm just like, guys, you can just tap
I'm asking myself, like, are you telling me that technology is so expensive that they can't bring it here for the added convenience?
But you see, for us, it's all up like dumping up. No, not even trust, but people adopting that type of like paying and what. Because for my dad, he was using Zoom, but the day they gave him Google Meet, he was like, Paul. You get? Like, you say that's a thing. Like, they're basically the same things. But people adopting...
Every single restaurant in Kampala that's high key card. Literally.
Yeah. But let me tell you, it's easy for you. When you're younger,
I'm saying that's
when you're
an
younger
excuse.
right now, it's easier for you to like adopt new things. But now for me, for just that example of game, imagine changing from Zoom to Google Meet. Like that was like a big deal. You get it? So now imagine telling someone to change from like paying with like going to an ATM, doing cash, now going to whatever.
But it's now making it
for us,
easier.
We're saying, for the people that already use the card details. Why don't they just simplify it? Because the truth is, honestly, bro, I don't know the last time I went to a hotel and I saw someone pay with money. Like not small things like 14K. I'm saying you've gone to like a meal. Your bill is like like 150K. I don't know a single person who has cash. Every single time I've gone out, genuinely, I've not seen someone use cash.
Because like it's so risky, first of all, to be moving with large sums of money, and then also it's just like money can easily fall, but now you have a card. But now when you don't need to have your card, you even just have to have your phone.
Because it's even risky to move with your card, because your card could be lost. So now
I just have my phone.
Is so convenient, man. Because you can't not move with your phone. So you don't have to think about moving with a card anymore. I believe in the added convenience.
Okay, I get where you're coming from, but I feel like the only challenge would be from like people who already like don't use.
Then it's okay for them. Then they don't use. They
so
still
do
not
use
using
cash.
Yeah, people use cash, but it's so convenient to have to just tap. But also, you then now have to watch how much, because now it's now easier if you're doing impulsive shopping. You not just end up tapping. So now you also just have to monitor how much you're spending, and
It trains discipline.
yeah, you have to be disciplined.
See,
So you guys have those like credit card things,
what do you mean?
like where you don't have to actually have like money, but you have like a credit card. That
Yeah, by the way, like what's that? Because that's the one thing one thing I don't.
I'm grateful that it's not here as
Like
well. Credit
Because
cards.
like I have a friend who bought a very nice car abroad, and he's paying off payments, and I can't like I genuinely because like
People do.
I feel like I was talking to someone recently.
Yeah.
Some white guy from Italy, and it's like, how do you guys live? Like, if you need a house, you have to pay it up front.
buy it, yeah.
And I was like, how do you guys live, bro?
In
Because
debt,
that's like crazy public debt, and that's why enterprises in those Western countries are much larger than they are here. Because
That's
allowing
true.
people to pay with credit allows them to pay over time.
With
But also,
more.
it gives you so much money, like control over the.
because even like
masses.
education, guys don't pay tuition. Like you wait to finish, then you
Then
when
you start
start
paying
working,
student loan.
yeah, then you start paying student loan.
I really can't fathom the Western world. It shocks me every day. Like,
But you see, I think it's because for education, our education is cheaper than theirs.
is it
Education
though?
is expensive.
Is
Like
it though?
college,
Is it though?
it is.
No.
It is.
Let me give an example. Obviously, it's cheaper here. Example. Obviously, it's cheaper.
Because-
Because you use tuition.
But how much is it used to? Like convert it to dollars, then see how many dollars those people
The
pay.
people who are at UC that are paying around 7 mil, 8 mil.
That's part sem.
Yes.
That's like what?
Now that's-
1,300.
I don't know, but you can
So
get
they're
the
paying,
universities
man.
abroad that you
No,
can
but you
pay
see,
for.
1,300.
Let me tell you.
Let's
The
say
universities abroad where you can pay
1,500.
that money.
Yeah, but they're not as
Obviously, not as many.
accessible and as many.
Yeah, of course, I'm saying, but it's still not.
But you have to like those are
No,
those are
Public universities are cheap.
But $1,500 in America is a lot of money, but I don't think
No,
that's
you
enough.
cannot do for a semester.
Like you can't.
because even in Dubai $1,500 is not for.
$1,500 well.
It,
Is it
estimate.
7 mil?
7 million in dollars.
$7 million. Let's check. Let's not first
I really
lie.
don't think so. 1.5. That's
1,800.
really crazy, man.
It's
That's
not that
accommodation.
much.
That's just
Okay,
accommodation.
then accommodation may not
Honestly,
be 1,000.
fuck.
That's yeah.
We realize like when you're. I
That's
feel
like a monthly
Do you know that
installation.
in public
That can
universities in
even-
Uganda you're paying hundreds of dollars, just $100-something, $200, $300 for
Yeah, for a sale.
That's
So like
crazy.
you get the idea of why we didn't have like that student debt. But for what I don't understand are cars.
No, but another thing is now why? My question is why university is that expensive? Because now think about
Because-
this. Most of these large multinational, like those big universities, they shouldn't be that expensive. They really shouldn't be because most of these universities generate a lot of revenue through sports, like a lot of revenue, like billions. So why are universities that expensive? That's a question I have because most of these universities are incentivized by the government of these countries as well. So I feel like universities, the government should, the same way Uganda can't allow the school fees to go above, for public universities to go above 2 mil, 3 mil. Why don't they just do that side? Because they can afford to do that. Literally,
They can
why are
afford to
universities
do that,
expensive?
but it's just like for them now. You're coming from your place. Okay, yes, you're paying less money. It's comfortable for you. You're now coming to them. They're providing for them. To them, they're providing you with better services. That's why you came to them. So you must, if you really want their services, you have to pay
No.
as much as
But
they
also
want.
feel like
Do you know
it's a
for me-
standard of living thing.
Yeah.
You get it? Like
For me-
cause
Also,
don't
the,
target
way,
market.
the way Ugandans look at 2 million, I feel like it's a way those guys look at 16,000.
Now, okay, you know
get
what?
it?
I used to believe that argument would be valid if countries like Germany didn't exist, where university is free. That's the example. Like that's why I think there are certain countries, certain capitalist countries, that literally allow universities, even the public ones, to have high prices to assert control. Because if you're continuously paying back your country over time, that is the sort of power that a country possesses over you. There's no way you're telling me that Germany can afford to make every public university free, even for international students. And the United States of America, all these other countries cannot afford to do the same. I don't believe that. These countries have better economies, they generate more revenue. I think it's a matter of the system of the country. I think it's really a matter of choice. And think about it, that's unlimited source of income for the rest of your life. Because like your student loans are not just at best value, they're inflated because they're allowing you to study for free for the beginning time. So you're going to owe your country over time for a very long period of time. Over time, it just keeps you in the rat race. You understand what I mean? Like you just constantly pay back your country. And for me, that's what I think. I think sometimes it's hidden tools of,
metrics that
honestly, I don't even like to talk about the metrics like that, but that's because you cannot convince me that Germany, a country that is not as wealthy as these countries, can afford to do it and these people can't. It's really a matter of choice.
So one thing that praised me about Dubai, he told me that in Dubai you can order anything. Like if you wanted, you can order a boat and they bring it to your gate.
If you have the money for it, there is nothing you can't get.
That's crazy. And on
credit card. Slaves.
No, I didn't like guys.
But those things true. Anyway.
Said anything.
No, not like that. Like in per se.
Can you confirm
legalized thing?
Can you confirm that you can't order slaves in Dubai? Can you actually confirm
I personally cannot speak for the government of Dubai, and I do not condone any of this.
So what do you think of those stories you hear about, like people going abroad just so they can shit in their faces for money? And
like I don't know. Like at the end of the day, it's. I guess like they say, as long as you're happy. If for you that's what brings you happiness.
Money is what brings them happiness, really.
Man, I guess everybody has different things that please them. So if that's how you find your pleasure, that's how you find. Do you, man?
You're farming shitting in someone's mouth.
No, like, do you like I don't know. Like,
you see,
there's people that find
this is the sensitive talk we're talking about. She cannot offend anyone, even if it's outrightly.
No, it's not. No, like you just have to be mindful of whatever.
Okay, so what if someone's? No. First wait. So shitting in someone's mouth is not that crazy. Let me look at someone's kink. Is
eating
flesh. Human flesh.
In what country?
I'm just giving no country. I'm saying. Do you affirm that belief? Eating flesh. That's their kink. That's what tells them.
Man,
like they cut a small piece of you, they eat, then they do the nasty.
That's what they call it, delicacy.
I have no idea. I'm just trying to see what she would say if something.
No, man, that's the king.
To each their own.
But man, I feel like
it's not right. It's not right. Yes, it's not right.
Do you think shitting someone's faith is not right?
No, it's not right at all.
Okay.
It's not right at all. But then now,
to each their own.
Yeah, if for you that's the position you've decided to put yourself in.
I'm sorry if this denies me a visa in a country. You are crazy.
But you see, that's
shitting in someone's mouth. You are crazy.
But like,
what? No.
Guys, don't me. I want visas to all countries. Don't let that's my thing. Give me your visas, guys.
That's a firm stance on that.
What thing in Dubai? What thing in Dubai did you see and you're like, these guys have money?
Guys, like when you go to like literally when you enter Dubai, like first and foremost that airport. This like okay, yes, Uganda our airport we've gotten a new airport, like built it but like
I know a lot of you guys don't know how the airport looks. It's okay. You don't know.
Dubai is the biggest airport, isn't it?
Singapore.
I don't know if it's Dubai, but like it has a big airport. Like the first time I went to Dubai, I walked so much that I started to wonder if I was lost.
If you're still at an airport?
Yeah, if I'm still at the airport, because now I'm walking to get my luggage, but I'm also not reaching. It's so, like, big. But, like, and then, like, the buildings are crazy. The infrastructure is crazy.
Is that what?
The Burj is, man.
Oh, the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah. It's beautiful, man. If you've been there, man, Dubai is really, like, the UAE as a general is really beautiful.
Cars, let me tell you. You've advertised
Toyota.
Let me tell you, Toyotas are there, yeah, but like, let me tell you, if you want to drive your dream car and you have the money in your pocket for you feel like I have money, you feel like you're a big guy in Kampala, yeah? And you think like, oh man, I can't get this car now, but I would love to drive my dream car. Just come to Dubai. Like, man, there's no car that you can't drive there. But it's also just like you have to be careful. There's fines, like speeding fines, like cameras and what. It's different like from Uganda, because like how Uganda we have like Uganda police and what like.
You can run a red light and no one will ever
By the way,
know.
the
Where? Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like, okay, we didn't see it, but going to Kabale, there is a part in between. Okay, you know it's a straight road.
Yeah.
So guys go crazy. So we don't know how, but we reached a point in front, and the policeman had a picture of the car and like the mileage it was going at. Then we obviously were like, no, we're going. So, exactly. So I feel like also getting there, you get it.
Because you see, I've had things like this. Like you can be driving. You've driven, you've been doing bad things. Then in your mail you just receive like different things, like in the Western world.
Like now, let's say Dubai, if you run a light as you're driving, if you're the one that has registered for the car, you receive an like SMS. They'll send you a message. They'll show a fine.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like that's next level.
Uganda is like
now something I'm happy we don't have here.
Now, I actually wish we had that, because like Uganda roads are chaotic, bro. They're so chaotic. I feel like it would create a sense of discipline, and also I feel like it could avoid a lot of accidents, bro. Because like there are a lot of stupid mistakes people make on the road. Like, you know that when they get a thing, the place is crowded with traffic, and then you're trying to add, then just join, and then all of a sudden you create this whole. I think like 40% of Ugandan traffic is caused by other people feeling this sense of more importance than others. Like they want to reach more than.
It's like it's crazy. Also, it's also just like something that I've seen that is in Dubai that is not here, that I wish was here, like in the United UAE. That side police officers, you rarely see them with guns. In fact, I can count. I don't think I've ever seen an officer of the law that side holding a gun. And it's not that because they don't hold guns when we don't have safety.
There's no need.
Yeah, there's no need. Also, it's just that, man, there's a certain type of way, man, people feel like when every day they see you with a gun, man.
But you see also that's something that plays me.
That's
healthy, the states,
that's healthy sensitivity.
In like America, some states, the police, you're very like, it's okay for you to have a gun because the people are going to go to have guns, you get it? But you see, for like us, how many people have guns?
Like, exactly.
You get it?
Now that's another thing that I'm happy that in certain countries, okay, because like there are countries like the Arabic world where like there are gun laws. But I'm very happy that Uganda has strict gun laws. As a person, you can't own a gun. And even like if you do, as an individual, try to register for a gun, that process is very tedious. You have to go for training by them, not you, by them. They have to train the police and those guys.
Yeah.
And then you have to enter a long process. You have to pay a license that's expensive, quite expensive. So these gun laws make it difficult for the common man to have what? Guns. The US is broad. There's a mass shooting every week in the US.
But
on average, every week. Do you know how crazy that is? That's insane.
And what's also crazy is that like you're also in fear. You who's in Uganda, you're scared because you have seen these policemen also misuse these guns. Like it's not something I want to like go too deep into, but it's also just like, man, I wish there was a part of us that didn't have to like let everybody like police security. Where is everyone holding an AK? Like anytime if they have come from work, they are coming.
So you feel like if you said the wrong thing, like
like if you trigger someone,
a bad day.
Yeah, someone
can just found their wife cheating.
But Ugandans are bad. You've seen that guy who kicks people in the face. Like,
not just one. It's
like it's you know what's crazy is that these things are happening, and there is people that are watching them happen, but the first thing that someone will do is pick out their phone to record. That's a thing.
But you know, in certain situations, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because it's a good thing in certain situations, but like
guys, Did you see those guys?
I saw, yeah, my friend sent me
those guys.
The guy who they kicked
shit
at Bench
Well,
Iwanuka.
let me tell you, those are men that are willing to kill you. They have, at least recording them allows you to identify who they are and make.
Yeah, but it's not that everybody should record. You see, if you're already seeing that somebody else is recording, what else can you do? You get. Don't wait for someone to die.
Get a different view.
Don't wait for someone to die to try and help them.
But it's crazy that, for me, the fact that these people have the confidence to do these things in broad daylight, in front of thousands of people and just walk confidently, it just shows the level of insecurity we have at the moment.
Also, those people have nothing to lose.
Facts. You can't move. Imagine coming from a bar taking a normal charge.
No, the thing is also, it's just like,
it has been crazy.
Sometimes the truth is those things have always been happening. It's just that they have come back again, and they've intensified. And also sometimes they're also just trailing someone, like they're following someone. It can just like for you, like, because it's just like, what do you have that they want? No, they have seen this guy. He has come from the bank. For you, you're not seeing where they have seen him from. They've seen this guy.
How does everyone with a kick have money on them?
Like, it's not just you think you're coming from here. They're going to a hostel guy. They're going to come and why?
You see,
but your phone, they can take your phone.
My friend, that's not what they're aiming for. They're aiming for people who have actual money. Now your phone and like the phone. Okay, if they catch you, yes, but it's not what they're aiming for.
Also, I was told that in Dubai there's like no theft, no one steals.
It's there.
There.
I don't want to sugarcoat. I don't want to lie, because like it's there, but it's not as
Spotted.
Yeah, it's not as much as like here. Okay, like in Dubai, like there, man, you can walk. If I say like at 3 a.m. I want to go walk and like go to like get a sandwich, Burger King, what? I can walk. My wallet is in my hands. My phone is in this hand. I'm walking alone, and I'm not worried at all. But like here, and also it's like that side, like dress code, nobody like cares. Like nobody's on your shit. Like everybody's minding their business.
Here you wear certain outfits.
Here they can see your stomach. The guy is whistling at you. Like you're just feeling attacked.
See, as I said, when it comes to sensitivity, there's healthy sensitivity. Like people there are more aware of the repercussions of that whistling. Here, about a guy whistles, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
That side, that whistle could end that guy's life.
That whistle could deport you.
Yeah, if he's caught doing that. So I feel like
they deport people to Uganda from Dubai.
Man, they deport you like for it doesn't matter where you're from, man. As long as you do something that
That's crazy. Also,
when they deport you, they red stamp your.
Something I'm happy is not here is public shows of affection.
Idea.
You get it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Me, I don't particularly mind those.
No, okay, man. For me, I feel like it puts me in a weird situation. You get it? Like some things. Like if you're there, because there's a guy was telling us, okay, where the country is in, because it's not in Dubai. It's like, man, you're just there in the supermarket, you're seeing old guys grabbing us, you're seeing, things happen. You get, like, public shows of affection. And is it something I would want to see here? No.
It's something that happens. Maybe you just haven't, it doesn't happen when, you can see it, but it does happen.
Okay, he's saying it.
But not as much, yeah. Okay, but I don't think as much.
But, for me, okay, let me explain. Man, you see now here, you can't, holding hands with someone, everyone's watching. Holding their waist, everyone's watching. Your girlfriend does something cute, you just want to kiss them, you can't do that. I don't know. I feel like the limitation of the ability to do that denies people who are public, who are very affectionate, the ability to express themselves. So for me, I think that's something that I really would wish was here. People could actually beat them, they could just. Man, what's the big
exactly.
deal? It teaches you to mind your business.
There's a
teaches you to mind your business.
Which pastor is this who owns Channel 44?
Pastor Robert Kayanja.
Yeah, so there's a time he had a mass wedding. So after he also had that you may kiss the bride. So it went on to like news, eh? So they put like you may kiss the bride part on news. The moment my mom, she didn't even watch news like that, eh? But when she said, oh my god, you get it? Like,
But let me tell you
eh?
something. Tell your mom to come for my wedding.
No.
Me, I have to kiss my.
In which church?
Who says I'm going to get married in a church? The pastor will come and find us where, like at the beach.
Okay, but you see, I feel like also that comes from like a certain type of cultural perspective. You get it? You get, because for some people, no, Manzi. Manzi doesn't want a public relationship, but it's the same person who's like, I'm going to kiss a person in public.
No, by the way, that's not what I said. I'm saying that people should be allowed to do what they want. And second of all, when it came to that thing that you've just said right now, that's when I have a big problem with it. Because seriously, that whole kiss the bride thing and what? And
no, okay, kiss the bride is a context in public affection.
No, like let me explain to you what I mean. Like there's certain things that are uptight, like here in Uganda.
No, but would you do it?
That's what? Kiss my girl in public?
Yeah.
Yes. In certain situations.
Sometimes it's not even about like caring about what people would say. Sometimes it's just like also like the people like them. I can't say that word on public the internet, but yeah. Screw the people. Yeah. Do what you want. Man.
No, but you see also I
if it's
do not
PDA you want.
I want to make a bet.
I do not think
on something that I don't like.
No. But you see, I have a problem with
uptight weddings. I don't like it. No, for me, like, okay, let me tell you something. This may receive a lot of backlash probably by you guys. I attend church every Sunday. If I'm a Christian, if I'm a Christian, presume I am a Christian. By the way. No, okay, basically, if you attend church, you go to church every Sunday for the sermon, yeah? Guys, why is the pastor preaching on my wedding? I'm sorry, like for me, I just don't get it. Every single wedding I go to, you go to the thing, I expect to go see them. Tell us read vows, do their thing.
Summarize the thing.
Guess basically. What? 1.5 hours. They're in the church for 2 hours. 1.5 hours is the pastor speaking.
And then 30 minutes.
When will they say the vows?
Me?
Paul, me?
No. Manzi.
No.
What you're saying is there's a way, like if you're going to do a church wedding, there's a procedure of how a church wedding goes.
In here.
You get
in
That's
Uganda.
Exactly.
Church weddings in Uganda.
No, but which church wedding have you been that's not in Uganda?
I'm giving you examples. Don't you see them on the internet? Do you have to be?
No, but do they put the whole 2 hours of the wedding in the internet?
You think? So they preach in.
No, I feel like you
do they preach?
You don't have enough information of how it is.
You don't have enough information on the thing because just to make that presumption would be false. No. For me personally, no.
Yeah, because
I don't get the point of the person like speaking on my wedding. But you see what I'm trying to say is there's a way like the church wedding is going to. If you don't have a church wedding in Uganda, the pastor comes and like gives like a sermon.
That's why he said that for his wedding, the pastor will come at the beach. It won't be in the church.
And I only want him to just come and say. Do the
husband and
parts.
wife. Yeah,
that's all I need him for.
Get
Everything
married,
else, we've gone for couples counseling. You're supposed to go for couples counseling
because it's like you go to church.
Your family has prayed for you. Bro. I'm sorry. This is not about.
This is
that.
my
this
day.
Is about me.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's not negotiable.
I get like where you're coming from. But you see, my thing is now you say like for a burial, why do they also like give someone on burials? You get, but it happens.
You're praying for the soul of the dead.
Yeah,
no, you've already prayed, but there's also a sermon
to pray for the soul of the dead.
Okay, no, let's say the sermon on the wedding is to pray for your marriage to be what?
Not
to be blissful and
me. No, there's nothing wrong with me having an opinion on this.
Okay,
I said no.
Everybody's I
think it's. I don't like the concept.
I feel like it's so long. Like if it was like 30 minutes.
I feel like do you know it makes me not want to come for the church part and just
most people actually rarely want to go for the church
because
it's long.
If I knew it's going to be there and it's going to be them saying their cute vows, bro, I'm gonna be there. But if it's I don't like it. That's a thing that I wish would change here. Very important thing.
And I don't know.
It makes weddings boring.
And okay, there's also
something that I wish would change, but no, this can't go on air because this would come back to bite me in the ass sometime.
What? Why?
You tell it to me, I say it. It's my opinion.
Just say it.
Okay, something you don't. Okay, just.
Okay, like I feel like you. Okay, it's also the freedom we have, because like when you walk around here, Ugandans can, like, if I woke up today and said I wanted to open a church, I just need to just have like my chairs.
There's
I have
no
my
regulation.
space. There's no regulation of things like that.
That's
Things like
absolutely
schools, like anyone can open a school. Anyone can, like,
It dilutes the quality of the service.
anyone can have like products out there in the supermarket. They don't have to have. Sometimes people put them there without UNBS. Yeah, and nothing happens sometimes.
And you know, yeah, that I agree with, especially.
So it's just like then after that, your product has an after effect on someone because it wasn't like.
Especially with things like a church. Like, what do you mean anyone can open a church? You know?
Exactly. Like, I just think.
Okay, I get for like products and what I get, but then a church. Like, why do you need? What do you need to open a church?
In
Like,
certain countries, you need licenses.
Yeah, as it should be, because not everyone, like, okay, yeah, you can pray together like as collectives, but
let's
like,
be realistic. You see, you know that some churches are businesses.
yeah,
Let's just get it out of the
exactly.
way.
People
Yeah, that's
do
true.
it.
But you see, you putting a license won't stop it from being a business.
Yeah, but it limits it
Limits
because
the access,
now the
regulation,
people that can
yes.
get like the money for the license are not as many as the people that
You see,
can buy the
regulation,
chairs and
a
just.
form of regulation sometimes is necessary.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the church needs to be regulated because
Yeah,
some churches are just
I feel so as well.
Anyway, other than that, there's something that you guys said before that I wanted to go back on a bit. There's that point where guys were leading it towards like do what you want as long, like, how did you say it first? I think of like you're not going, me personally, I'm not going to do it, but like if like it's what you want, like it's
Or like
okay.
that public reflection thing.
Yeah. First give it to me how you explain, then I give you like my problem with that is there's some things I feel like it's not enough to have an opinion, and not want yourself to do it. You get, like, if I say I'm okay with something, I must be okay with doing that thing. You feel it? This only doesn't mean like PD. I feel like
I'm trying to explain to you what, and I've understood what you're saying. So I can't. Let's give an example that I personally don't smoke, but I don't mind that other people do. Am I allowed to have an opinion like that? Because what you're saying is that it's not allowed. It's not enough for me to just not to just support them. I have to be able to indulge in what I support. I don't think that's
Yeah, I don't think that.
because for me, I don't like smoking, but if someone else likes smoking, that's
no. But you see, for what reasons do you not like smoking?
health reasons.
Exactly. So, basing on your reasons for not liking smoking, do you think it's validating
Oh no, it's
to be
unhealthy.
okay with it?
It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy to smoke.
Yeah, but then,
But-
do you think it's fair for you to be like, as long as it's not me smoking, if you want to kill yourself smoking, it's okay?
By the way, smoking does not require you to die.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like,
No, I'm just
but
putting
it's
it out
the
there.
reason why
I'm
you
going to
don't want
explain.
to smoke, right?
I love the answer
No.
I'm saying why I don't like to smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you think that the pack of cigarettes has a very big label saying this could lead to lung cancer? But people are aware of their actions.
People know, like people
choose.
see.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
People choose what makes them happy.
Yeah.
You
Because at the end of the
don't
day,
need to smoke.
Yeah.
To some people, smoking is their survival. Like without smoking, they are inefficient. So, if I come here and I judge them, that's outrageous.
No, I'm not. You see, you've used.
Okay, give me another
you've used
example
that
that I can
okay,
use.
see, okay, for me, my problem is the idea of people like do what you want. You get it? Like, I feel like that is very. It leads people astray. Like, I feel like there's goodness in order. Do you get?
There's goodness in order, but
Like because if
You
I'm
know
like
who you sound like?
do what you,
Hitler.
no see if people are like do what you want, you get it, like as long as it's not you get, like that's where people are like, you know what, me I like what, not me Paul, but let's say like I indulge in what in minors. You get it? Like if someone
Which
is
have
like,
to use that as an example?
no, I'm just giving like an extreme. You get it? Like if
That thing that came to mind.
yeah, if someone, because there's a trend now going on or whatever. But you see, like I feel like your opinion on certain things, like it should be strong enough for you to not want it for other people. You get it?
Yeah,
like,
but
no,
you
not
can-
force it, but believe
Yeah,
it
you
enough.
can-
You're not
Only-
understanding. So I don't smoke. I don't like to smoke. I don't think smoking is good because it's not good for your health. But some people need smoking to cope. Are these people going to stop being my friends because they smoke?
No, don't
Let me
say it like
you're not
that.
understand.
Don't say it
Can
like
I
that.
run
Don't
to
No,
stop
my
being
because
friends.
no, it's like
You
this.
spoke. Can I run to
See.
my point?
It's like saying, Paul, you're not smoking, it's bad, but you want to smoke. Maybe you smoke because, it helps you in a certain way. Man, if that's what helps you, it might not work for me, but if it works for you, and
each
just,
their own.
to each their own, literally.
But obviously, our reasoning is guided by judgment. Come on, when you say a minor, there are extremes to which reasoning applies, and that is the same thing here. The extreme you gave makes it seem like without us having that opinion, we're going to lead to extremes being what the normal. That's not the case because we are guided by what? By reasoning. Reasoning guides you to know that certain extremes can't be crossed. Okay, alcohol is bad. Everyone
People
knows
still
alcohol
jinx
is
it,
bad.
Is alcohol bad?
Oh my god, I cannot take you serious.
So you're the people that say alcohol is better than smoke.
No.
I mean, if it
Anyway.
is consumed in less proportions, it is scientifically, but that doesn't mean that it's what? It's good. It's definitely, it has no value to your body, that's for sure. There's no health benefit.
Yeah.
But you see,
Every time you take it, it's taking a little bit away.
my point, like the original point, wasn't for like the examples, like the smoking, and like the pedo and whatever. You get it? What I'm trying to say is, I feel like people being okay with other people doing other things is what.
Okay, the fact that they're okay with it makes it now a
goes
habit.
into like habits of people like
No, accepting
being more
it.
tolerant to like.
Okay, I get where you're coming from, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like, okay, he likes minors, that's him, as long as... Okay, yeah.
Because you see, like,
Because it's-
how many years ago was it illegal to be gay?
Yeah,
You get it?
now
But now, like, as long as it's not
I can
me.
give an example. Now, let's say, I'm just saying an example. It's not true. But let's say Manzi likes minors, like kiddos, like kids that are still...
Can we use another name? Paul likes minors.
No, like, okay, Manzi,
Okay,
wait,
understand,
because we have two of them, yeah. And now Paul, as his friends, knows that Manzi, what Manzi is doing is wrong. And he's like, man, as long as Manzi is happy. But then you know it's wrong.
And also on the girl side, as long as the girl,
Yeah,
as long as
you
both
know
of them
it's
like
wrong.
consent, yeah.
You have the chance to sit your friend down and say like, yo, Manzi, listen, you might like girls, you might be straight, but do you think young girls are the right way to go? Like, man.
Yeah, so I feel like judgment.
Your reasoning is valid. I'm just saying that I think certain extremes are exceptional to the rule. But yes, you're right. In certain times, like this free room may give room for more free room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we have really exceeded the podcast today.
Yeah, oh my God.
So this has been the Don't Add Me podcast.
With Manzi and Paul. And Pauline.
And we're in Dubai.
We're in Dubai, guys. Habibi.
Well, we should do like a Dubai episode.
A Dubai episode. How much
Yeah,
the ticket?
yeah. On a
much the
good day, it's
ticket
like
to buy?
$500.
$500.
Guys, it's been a Don't Add Me podcast. Peace.
That's like what?
That's an iPhone 14. That's what it is.
No, it's not actually, do.
How much is an iPhone 14? $499. No?
Really?
14, not 15.